Hi there, students. Inert, an adjective. Inertly, the adverb. And inertness, the noun of the quality. Okay, if something is inert, we use this to describe something that's not moving, that doesn't move, or it's not able to move. So he lay inert on his bed. After the car crashed into him, he lay inert on the street. Okay, inert, not moving. Let's see, to me as a chemist, inert talks about chemicals that don't react. They don't react when they're heated or when other things are added to them. So, for example, helium or argon are inert gases. They're noble gases and they don't really react with anything. Okay, so inert, not moving a muscle, stock still, motionless. Yeah, incapable of moving or acting. So after I gave him the news, he stood there inert. Maybe he was thinking about it. Or if something is very slow or sluggish, rather lethargic, you could use inert as well. So after the Christmas period, markets are fairly inert at the beginning of January. The plot to the film was pretty inert. It was lifeless. It didn't have any energy. It wasn't very interesting. Yeah, it was just, it lacked vigor. Okay, so inert. Slow to move, slow to act, sluggish as well. Okay, so something, if you say something is inert, it doesn't move. Yeah, rocks should be inert, for example. And then you could describe somebody as inert. You're criticizing them because they're not lively, they're not interesting, dull, boring. Yeah. So an inert personality. Yeah, somebody that is not full of verve and life and energy and things like that. V-E-R-V-E, verve. Okay, so inert matter. Yeah, it doesn't have the power of action. Yeah. For example, trees are not inert. Yeah, they move in the wind and they grow. Whereas I think a rock, very definitely inert. Yeah. You could also say something that resists motion. So I tried to push the inert group into action. Notice the word inertia. Yeah. He looked at me inertly. Yeah. The inertness of our political system makes change very difficult. Okay, so not moving, unmoving, or sluggish, slow, inactive, motionless, passive, dormant, lifeless, immobile, inanimate, unresponsive, unmoving, quiescent, and then dull, boring, dry, static. Yeah? So the storyline of the book was really very inert. The medical examiner covered the inert dead body with a blanket. You'll see that happening in films. Okay, so inert, not moving. So formality. I think I'm going to give this a 6 in formality, maybe a 6.5. 6. Use it anyway. You could just about use it informally, probably better in a semi-formal conversation, semi-formal or formal writing. And then as to origin, well, it comes from French, inert, meaning inert, which itself comes from Latin iners, meaning inactive or inert. So enough. If you enjoyed the video, don't be inert and give it a rating. Subscribe to my channel and I will see you soon. Bye for now. Inert.